Hi, everybody. Heather McGuire here, Unconventional Intuitive, and I am here as your energetic support system to help you really anchor into where you want to be in your life and let go of your attachment to what you don't need and what you don't want. And so I offer energy work and readings to really support you with that, with creating a life that you really want to be in. And I want to talk to you about something that comes up in my readings all the time. And that's kind of, it's about letting go. It's about letting go and letting your angels, letting the universe, letting God, whatever you want to call it, step in and support you. That there's so many connections, there's so many synchronicities, there's so many things that you can't imagine and you can't plan for in your life. And when you let go of needing to know how everything's going to turn out, and you let go of needing to know how you're going to get to where you want to go, you can make room for so much ease and so much magic to just jump right in and help you out. And so what comes up in my readings all the time is to get yourself in a place of feeling what it feels like. And here's why that works. Because when you are figuring it out, you're like in this tug of war with yourself. Here is you thinking, I'm going to have it, but here's you still like, I don't have it. I don't know how it's going to happen. And they're pulling back and forth. And you can kind of lean this way, but then you bounce back this way. And you're constantly doing this swing, right? And so when you drop the rope and you just sit over here and say, I don't have to know how I'm going to get here. I don't have to know how this works. What I need to know is that this is what I want. And you start to recognize when you see it. When you are wanting a respectful, romantic relationship that looks like fun. When you see that on TV, in people, when you're out at the mall, wherever you go, you say, oh, yeah, that. And you start to feel it inside of you. And it becomes a magnet, a really powerful magnet. When you want a new career, a new job, you don't immediately go to, I need training, I need this, I don't know how, I don't know what I'm qualified for. You start to say, okay, what do I want it to feel like? What do I like to do? And you start to look at people who are doing jobs that sound just crazy fun to you. I always think sound effects jobs sound really fun. I don't know if they are in real life, but like squishing noodles and wet mops and things to make sounds, I think it sounds kind of fun. And that you could get paid to do that, to play, you know? So thinking about that just opens me up. You can probably see me go, oh yeah, wouldn't that be fun? How cool. And it shifts you. And now I'm not fighting myself. Now I'm not in that tug of war. I'm really in this space of what's possible, right? And all of my energy shifts and I just open right up. And so that's what I want to tell you and remind you, and you already know this, you've already practiced this in your life, and this is just a reminder. You got this, you can do this, you don't need to figure it all out, you will need to take action. You may need to go back to school, you may need to pick up the phone and call somebody. There will be steps that you will need to take. And when they arrive, I suggest that you take them. But if you miss one, another one will come along. And trust, and just as much as you can, stay in that space. And when you find yourself back in the other space, no judgment, just, oh, well, here I am again. Okay, well, thanks for showing up. Thanks for reminding me. And you just notice, and then you let it go. And you don't need to think about it, and you don't need to solve it, and you don't need to figure it out. Okay, that's the biggest energy trap there is, figuring it out. So we're going to draw a card from this John Holland deck. I don't know the name of this deck, but it's a John Holland deck. And so this will be a message from Spirit about what, how to get in the flow, or why this works, or some kind of guidance on all of this. So what are we... Let's take this one. This one's calling me. This is share the love. Okay, so what does that mean in this context? You can see kind of the heart is cracking open and there's light coming out. So the hand is open. There's no like control, no squeezing it. The hand is open, relaxed. The heart is cracking open. That means you're letting go of how you feel like it needs to be, of how it's always been, of what you think you're worth. All of those things, they're starting to crack open as your energy is shifting, and you're letting you're making a space for new to come in. So there you are. And there's something about that bracelet too that's coming to me about the broken circle. And what I'm thinking, see how there's like that gap in the bracelet there? What is coming to me with that is really talking about letting spirit close the circle. That you do your part, and there's a little gap there where there's room for magic to come in. There's room for spirit to fill in, and you will be supported. You will be supported. You have a helping hand. Okay? All right, you got this. Take care.